All right, what's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's have some fun today. My name is Ola. I'm coming to you live from my Empire Pro Studios. If you're brand new here, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you click the bell right next to the subscribe button to make sure you're notified every time we go live or we upload a brand new video. There are over 600 videos on this channel. You're going to learn a lot about real estate wholesaling, real estate investing on this channel. So if that's something you care about, you don't want to miss out on the raw information that I bring to this channel. If you're brand new here, make sure you go grab this book. It's called Smart Real Estate Wholesaling. You can find it at smartrealestateWholesaling.com. It's a 300 pages book. You can get the PDF for free. You can also get the audiobook. You can also get the Kindle and the paper, just like this one. All right. If I say anything here that makes sense to you, or I do anything that makes sense to you that you really feel like it's a nugget for your business, please make sure you give me at least one thumbs up before you leave this video. Make sure the thumbs up icon lit blue, and then that would be the biggest favor you can do for me here today. Today, we're talking about how to wholesale real estate step by step. But not just that, you're gonna watch me actually do it live. And instead of me just talking the talk, you see me walk the walk today. So that's the plan. Obviously, wholesaling, not obviously, but wholesaling is the heart and science of finding deeply discounted properties and then turning it for profit. Majority of the work, 80% of the profit comes from finding deeply discounted properties. And the way we do that is very, very simple. We pull a record. Step one, we pull a record of people that are most likely in distressed home ownership situation, meaning vacant properties, pre-foreclosures, and maybe eight other types of examples in unwanted inheritances and things like that. We pull that record from the county house, and basically we find their phone numbers. We call it skip tracing, and we call them. When we call them, if they want to sell their house at a deep discount, that's all we do. We just ask them if they want a cash offer on their house. And then if they want, we'll put it on a contract. We sell that contract for 10, 20, 30, $82,000 is my highest thus far. I'm looking to beat that record right now. And you're gonna watch me do that here today as I make those calls. So as you can imagine, um, we're calling a lot of people. So we use automation, we use leverage, we hire people to do this for us because it's absolutely worth it. Because if you make $10,000, you're just one deal close to changing your life, and you're gonna see me go after each one here in a second. All right. So that's what wholesaling step by step is. But beyond that, you're gonna watch me do it right now. So let's get started. You're gonna see a lot of pause. Just have fun with me. My phone is ready. So I don't advise cold calling people using the phone and dialing this. So the calls I'm making are basically follow-up calls. They are somewhat pre-qualified. Okay, to a certain level they're pre-qualified. My job is to get on the phone with those people that have said they want to sell. They may be serious, they may not be serious, but they've been pre-qualified already. Maybe you're getting started, you won't have someone pre-qualifying for you. Either way, the same process, the same conversation. Relax, have fun, just have a conversation with homeowners who may be looking to offload a property that they don't want anymore. And that's all we're doing. Okay. So, with that being said, just hang out with me over the next few minutes here and watch me put this to work. And then again, if it's a process that you've always been scared of, maybe after watching me, you realize that it's not as scary as it seems. It's just a conversation and simply asking a simple question if someone is open uh, to actually offloading a property. Okay, you're not looking for people that want to sell. You're looking for people that need to absolutely get rid of a property. Okay, that's two different things. Okay, but sometimes somebody just want to sell, and just your conversation will build rapport with them, and then you may have a deal there. Either way, don't prejudge people. Just have a good time. Okay, and then take it from there. So 828 98. All right, so we're gonna get started right now. We're gonna start hopefully talking to people. All right, we got the first ringing. All right, Let's see here. This is a property in Rochelle Park, New Jersey. Rochelle, I wonder what that is. 07662. All right. So we do not have a live person over there. Let's try the second line. 9870. All right, let's try that. All right, so this is, all right, that's a bad line. Okay, so that number is bad. I'm actually gonna delete that. I'm gonna try the third line. Let's see. It looks like this is in South Jersey, based on this area code 609. So this is a condo. Generally, I don't like condos, just so you know. But you never know. Again, I try not to prejudge. This property was built. Let's see. Voicemail. I don't manually leave voicemail. I have other people leaving voicemails for these lines already. Let me try the last but third line. All right. 5209. Okay. All right. So that's a bad line. So I got two lines left, and this person did not pick up. So I'm literally going to mark that as no answer. And I'm going to schedule a follow-up call. A second. So I do 3 different follow-up calls each day, each business day apart. So I schedule a follow-up call for tomorrow. And all of that is set up on my automated system. So we teach something in the book called the 3 pillars. The second pillar is automation. So we don't try to cold call 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people per day manually. I'm following up. That's why you see me using my phone. We use automation as much as possible. And some of the automated tools that I use are, very, very important to my business. But I'm not going to, unless you're a full-time student following this, but there's a ton of them out there. Just use an auto dialer when you're calling people. There's Mojo Cells out there. There's Power Dialer out there. There's a few other ones out there. But the idea is to be calling a lot of people automatically without manually doing it. Okay. So these people that I just called, I know for a fact that there's a good number there because my assistant did speak to someone. All right. So let's move on to the next property here. Let's see here. 647614. Let's try that. All right, this one is a Rutherford, New Jersey home. And I'm looking to speak to Michael. All right, so this property right here is worth $398. The first value that got spitted at me is $398. The purchase and all right. All right, so that's a voicemail. I'm gonna call the second line available here. It's to 201 number 1462. Let's see. So based on the notes that I'm looking at here that was taken by my assistant, it says call me tomorrow 9 a.m. I won't give any information if you will not call me again. Who is calling before you accept the offer? Doesn't sound like a motivated person, but again, we don't prejudge. We're gonna call anyway. All right, so That line is no good either. Let's try the next line.
Sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
All right, that one is a bad line. Let's try the next line. 4440. This is the last line on this record. All right.
Hello?
Yes, I may I speak to Michael, please. Michael?
You want to speak to Michael?
Yeah, Michael Soka. Soka. Did I call the right number?
No, this is a senior citizen complex.
Okay, so I called the office basically.
Hold on one second, because I don't know everybody here, so
Did I call an office?
you should call an office.
It's an office that I just called.
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry, wrong number. Wrong number.
Okay, thank you.
Now, if it's an office, they have to look for the number, they have to look for the person and things like that. I have 3,000 people to call today. I'm not waiting for that numbers game. Okay, so I'm gonna. It's the wrong. Maybe that person worked there before. Never know. But I called the original number, the primary number, and nothing. So we're just gonna say no answer, and then try again tomorrow. It may just be the wrong timing. All right, wrong timing will happen a lot in this business for you. Okay. Let's see here. So tomorrow will be the second follow-up call. So, and we keep it moving to the next line here. Let's call Eric. I think we're calling Eric. Eric is a second follow-up call. I think I may have tried Eric while I was online with you guys yesterday. Let's see. You know, I wish we got lucky and talked to someone real quick, but this is the more reason why you don't want to manually doing this, okay? Unless it's a follow-up call. Majority of lines are going to be bad, wrong timing, wrong numbers. Can't talk right now. So you need automation to first of all screen all thousands first. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Let's see here. We have only one line we're trying here. Okay. This is a Montclair, New Jersey property. Let me see what it's worth. Montclair. Montclair. All right, so that was a hang up. This property is actually worth $505,000. Let me see. There is no note, so basically I have to pre-qualify this person properly. That's what it is. Yep. All right, so I'll have to follow up with them tomorrow. There's no answers, only one number on it. A lucky day, huh? So tomorrow will be the third follow-up call. Simple put, FU3. Okay, so this one that I'm calling right now is a person that I sent out the contract to. Just want to follow up to see if they got the message. This is for Paul. It's a vacant property. He wants 115. I offered 110. He said he would take a look, and haven't heard back yet. Okay, so no answer. I'm gonna leave a voicemail for this person because I'm digging a little deeper.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
All right, hello, Paul. This is Ola. I sent you a contract some few days back some 2 days back. I sent you a contract. I don't know if you received. I don't think you received the contract or you able to check it. I just want to make sure that you receive it. Call me back. This is about your property in Union Beach, New Jersey that I'm buying. If you can call me back, my phone number is 732. Okay, 732-30. Right. So let me know. Call me back if you have any questions with regards to receiving it. All right. I'll send you a text message as well too. Okay. Bye now. All right. So this is actually a guy that let's see here. I'm actually going to send him a quick text message because he actually sent me his email address by text. So there's a guy who seemingly seems like he really wants to sell. Again, I'm putting this under contract for $110,000. Property is worth $300,000. Okay, and it's a vacant property. Needs about $15,000-$20,000 worth of work. He just needs to offload it. Let's see here. I'm gonna leave him voicemail for him. There you go. Hello, Paul. Did you get the contract? Did you get the contract by email? All right. So we'll take it from there. All right. So no answer. Answer. I'm gonna do another follow-up call tomorrow. Let me check to see if contract was received. All right. So that'll be tomorrow. All right. All right. So I keep note of everything because, as you can imagine, I keep notes using the machine that I use here. As you can imagine, it's hard to keep track of everything if you. There's no way I was going to remember this guy with how many offers I'm giving out per day if I don't keep a record. So let's go on to the next one. All right. It looks like we got quite a bit covered. Let's go on to the first page. All right. So this ones were people that I was supposed to call as far as 15th of March or before. So I may have to refresh some memory here. This person is interested to sell property, but she is not. Wants us to call back for the offer. All right, so I need to pre-qualify. This person is in Carteret, New Jersey. Okay, it looks like Paul is texting back actually. Let's see what he says. Let's see. Paul is texting back. All right, so let's see here. If you know how Apple works, you can see he's trying to text back, right? So easy. It looks like he's calling me back. He actually just tried to call, I think. I'm not sure. No, not really. All right, see that? He's texting back. All right, so I'm gonna let's see here. All right, so I generally don't wait for people. We got to keep it moving. If he needs to leave a message, you leave a message. You keep it going, right? So let's call this next line here. There's a New York number. 294-6883. Let's try that. And it's a Carteret, New Jersey property.
Hello?
Yes, I may I talk to Sharma, Miss or Miss Sharma?
Yes, speaking.
Hi, I'm calling about a property you have in Carteret, New Jersey. Two clause. Yeah, you spoke to my assistant some days back about you're looking to entertain offer on it.
What you say?
I say you're open to entertaining a cash offer on it, right?
I don't understand.
You're open to selling the property. You don't mind, sir?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Somebody called me. He say somebody called you because my manager is not here. Something like this. Okay. Yes,
Oh,
I want to sell the house.
yes, you want to sell the house. Okay. Do you have a minute so we can go through this real quick? All right. Awesome. 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 So what do you have an idea of what you want for it?
What you give me price is how much you give me.
Okay, you want me to give you what's the condition of the property, first of all?
What do you mean? If property is good, just tell me so I give the rent for.
Oh, it's being rented out right now?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. How much is the rent collecting every month?
I want to sell that one. It's like
Just a ballpark number is okay.
it's five. I want is five.
Oh, you want $500,000 for the house?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you want $500,000. Let me see if we can get $500,000 for your house. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Yeah. Second.
Now you said the condition is okay. Nothing is wrong with the
Yeah,
property.
very good. Very good. Condition is very good.
Okay.
Change everything. His boiler is everything. It's like change his new one.
Okay. New boilers.
For his oil system, yeah.
Okay.
Everything is new.
Okay. What about the roof?
Roof is good.
Roof how old?
Roof is old. It's like I know when it's buy house is like 2005.
Okay.
Same thing. Why not change that one? What is good?
Okay.
Condition. No any leaking. No any nothing.
Okay. How soon do you need to sell? How soon?
Because I am no live here. My kids is out of city, and they want buy over there. That's reason I want to sell. Because I don't take care every month. I come and see, and you know, if everything is good like this. That's reason I want to sell.
Oh, okay. Just because you don't live, you live in New York or something. You have a 917. Oh, okay. Okay, got you. I understand. All right. So you don't mind selling very quickly. How soon would you like to sell?
Yeah, if you agree with me, then I show you everything.
Okay.
Because I want first you check it how much you give me.
All right. Okay. Let's take a look at the numbers. Your property. What do you think is worth?
What do you mean?
Like, have you done appraisal in recent times?
One time I do.
For how much? How much did they come back at?
I'm not sure this time.
You don't remember? Okay. I'm gonna go through the numbers right now and tell you what the properties are selling for in the last 6 months, and I'll use that to.
This one is very good property. You know, it's corner house. You know.
Yeah, just so you're clear, I'm a private investor. I do this because I want to make money. Okay. So, but I want to make sure you're happy. Like you already said, you want.
You see, is 50 by 100 plot. 50 by 100. This one. Much property is a big one, big lot. And you know, it's a highways with only 2 minutes.
Okay.
You see.
Okay.
You know, you see that one or no?
Yeah. No, I do see your property. It's a yellow house, right?
Yeah.
64 William Street, Carteret, sold in September for 422. I see Bernard sold in $460,000 in January. Okay, these are actually smaller houses. Okay, I'm looking at 79 George Street sold for 255. 60 New Jersey Avenue sold for 265. New Jersey Avenue 230. These are all around your house. Okay, so based on that, I'm looking at the average sold for your property. We're looking at about 326. Is that a number that you're familiar with?
What you say?
It's coming back average sold price in that area 326.
This is price for 326? No.
Yeah.
You know, my balance is high. I think I pay 400 something. Is my balance is bank.
Oh, for your property?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pay you bought it you bought it back in 2008, right?
2008? No, I buy the property in 2005.
Oh, let me see here. Maybe you change deeds or something like that. 1 second.
Oh yeah. Because first is somebody name and it's like family name.
Yes.
Yeah. 2008 is I give the.
Right. Okay, so 342 back in 2005. I see that.
348.
348. Okay. All right. All right. So,
I don't know its price as well. But
right.
I buy that time is 3 something. I don't know how much is 3 something.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough. But just so you probably know that 2008, there's a lot that happened since 2008. The market crashed. It came back up. So we can't really use the data from 2008. I can only go by the value that I'm looking at right now. Okay. What I want to do is, if you want to, have you considered listing this house on the market with a realtor, with an agent?
I don't.
You haven't.
I don't say anybody. No, I don't say anybody. Only I know is my price. I have a balance my for something.
Okay. All right. At the very minimum.
Less for that one, but I need little bit profit because I change everything. Everything is new is down.
I understand.
That reason I want little bit is I need the profit because for something I have a balance for 30 or something because I too much I do for the construction is fix everything.
Okay, I'm a straight shooter, so I'll be very realistic with you. Okay, we have two options. Your option is, if you're not in a hurry. We have three options actually. If you're not in a hurry to sell and you don't have to sell right now, I would definitely sit on the property. I will sit on it until the value comes up to what you want, which is 500,000. Okay, but the realistically right now, it's not there. Realistically right now. What's that?
This time is up. Go to all is up. Last year my daughter buy the house over there. That one is 3 something, 330 or 3 something, 50. And this time is if they want sale for is 440 something. His price is up this time.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the comparables that sold within 1 mile radius of your house in the last 6 months.
Okay.
That's real. That's as, at least you have that as education. You have that right now. Okay. At least you know it. You don't have to pay an appraiser $500 to know that. I'm telling you right now. I'm sharing that with you. Okay. It's coming back at 3.25, $325,000. So the second option you have, if you have to sell in the next 6 months, the second option you have is you list it on the market with an agent, and they will get you probably around $325,000. And yes, they may be able to get you $500,000, but the market, you let it sit on the market, right? Because there's some properties that sold for 460, right, and then 420, right? So if you let the market bring that buyer, you may be able to get that much. Okay, that's the second option. The third option doesn't sound like is what you need. Okay, if you want me to buy the property right now today, let's say for some reason you need immediate cash, I cannot pay more than 140 for your house. Okay,
140?
That's it, because I'm an investor. I explained that to you earlier. All right.
I don't want sale. My property is good. If no give me good price, then I know sale.
Exactly. So, and I give you the first option, right, which is you sit on it, or you can list it on the market at $500,000, and then hopefully the market has a willing buyer. Is that something you're looking to explore, to list it on the market? Would you like to list it on the market for 500?
Yeah, I want. Yeah, no, I no give the less for 5.
Less. Okay. All right. So you're open to the option of listing it on the market.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. My agent, his name is Nara. Okay. His name is Nara. He's gonna call you. Okay. He will give you a proper step by step on how to go about getting $500,000 for your house. Okay.
Okay.
And but you're not in a rush. It's the market. Okay.
No, I know rush. I know, buddy.
You get it.
Okay, everything is very good this time. I don't have any headache with my rental, and they're very good. Or maybe if I no settled here, then maybe next year I move to my house.
Listen, if you listen, I feel personally that you deserve highest and best offer for your house. Okay, that's how I feel.
If somebody give me my price, then I sell. Otherwise, I no sale.
Okay, that's perfect. I'm happy for you because of that. But there's a lot of people that don't have that option. They have to get out. You know.
I don't have a rush. I don't have a headache for my house. That's the reason I no rush.
All right, perfect.
If it's fine, that's good. I sell. Otherwise, I hold it that one. I want to move over there maybe next year.
Yeah.
I think about this one. Yeah.
Let me give you a quick good news. Your house is a big house. It's 222, 28 square footage, right?
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
it's very big.
So
Yeah.
so it's a big house, and it's a big lot.
Like this time, listen me, this time is, it's very small room. Everybody make a small room, but this one is very big,
Yeah.
bedroom. Very big. It's
Yeah.
old kind, but it's very big and too much closet inside. Everything is very good house.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I don't want to see. If you give me good prices,
Listen, your if we let your house sit on the market properly, right? Because of the square footage, it's actually worth up to 600 because of the square footage. But of course, the bank has to be willing to finance that, right? So let's work with your numbers, okay? Nara is gonna give you a call within the next 24 hours, and then we take it from there, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right, awesome.
I know 50 less for mine.
You got it. No worry, okay? No problem. All right, bye bye. All right, so again, that's another one. Let me take some quick notes. So as you can see, this person is not motivated seller, but not quote unquote motivated seller for wholesalers. This is the place where people come up with a question like, do you have to be licensed to be a wholesaler? No, you don't have to be licensed to be a real estate wholesaler because you're putting houses under contract. You're taking equitable interest, not the owner's interest, your personal profit interest. So you're putting a house under contract because they're willing to sell it to you, and then you can sell the contract. You don't have to be licensed to do that. However, if you want options for yourself so that you don't just hang up with this kind of person, then it's beneficial to have a license because you can partner with a licensed agent who does that full time. You can make anywhere from 25 to 50% of any commissions they make on it, and you can pass this lead along to that person because this is a perfect person for this person is open to listing their house on the market. She wants, I'm not sure if that's the he or she, but that this person wants $500,000. When I did the quick ARV calculation right here, so she was patient. I took the permission to take the property ARV based on square footage is about 626. However, it's a bigger house than the rest of the houses that I compared it to. So the average sold price is actually 326, which is the first number that I said. So if I was paying it for it, that's the price I'll be using, the 326, because the market, because real estate is about location, the markets basically have houses that's averaging at around 326. That's what I'm going to stick with to be on the conservative side because I'm a buyer. I'm playing the buyer in that mode. But once the person says, "No, I just want $500,000," I know that there's no way I could be coming out of pocket as a investor for that. But I'll know that I can act as a seller. I can get on their team as a selling team, basically listing the house on the market with the help of a competent real estate agent who I have on my team, who's going to give them a call in the next 24 hours, okay, and then put it on the market. I still make money. So again, these are some of the questions that will come up. No, you don't have to be licensed. However, some agents will require to be licensed in order for you to make referral commissions. Some people will say, no, you can make minimal. Just find an agent in your local area and partner with them. That's the first step. And then if they say you're required to be licensed, I don't know, 70 hours, 60, 50 hours, 72 hours, you get a license. It costs you nothing. All they're going to teach you in the license class is the laws of real estate. It doesn't hurt to know those things. You get licensed, you maintain the license, I don't know, a few tens of dollars per year. It doesn't hurt to have a license. The only thing is that in most states, they require you to have full disclosure that you are, in fact, a licensed agent. Okay. All right. So that's something that you can learn from. So this person, I'm going to put it here, listing candidate. Eight. Listing candidate, and I'm going to say task forward to Nara. All right. So if you're looking for an agent to work with or anything like that, Nara is a great guy on my team. Works with my father. My father is licensed. All right, and he will take care of you. Just let me know, and then we'll forward your information to Nara so he can take care of you. Let's see. Let's go back here. All right, forward to Nara. and that has to be done. Hi today. That's a task. So I set the task up. Then I move on to the next person. Let's go on to the next person. Let's call Sing in Carteret, New Jersey. Let's see. 39975. So that's a person. That property, I think it was they're facing foreclosure. Maybe, not sure. I think they are. But you notice I never mentioned anything about their foreclosure. So there's a foreclosure. Oh no, actually not presently. Okay. So there was a foreclosure recording from 2009 that showed up here. So apparently they probably came back current. Okay. So you never know. Just that's why I never mention the foreclosure. People get defensive. If you see that they're in foreclosure, don't mention it. Just offer to buy the property. I made that mistake a lot in the past. Let's see here. All right, so I can't show you my screen because again, there's sensitive information on the screen, and obviously my leads are on the screen. If you want to learn how to get your own leads, just come on inside, get the book, smartrealestateWholesaling.com. That's where you want to grab it. And if you're learning a lot, please make sure you give me a thumbs up before you leave this video. All right, this person is interested to sell. Call back tomorrow. Tomorrow would have been on the 15th, so I'm way late. That was late too, but they were open to talking to me. If you have abundance of leads, which is basically people, which is the third pillar, then you don't have to panic because you're late on calling people back. You have options. Okay, you have options. Let's see here. Let me see. I forgot to add that person to the right group. Listing prospects. All right, so that line is just ringing and ringing and ringing. There's a voicemail. I'm gonna call the second line, see if I can get someone on the line. Again, all these people have been called and probably left to voicemails in the past, so I am not leaving voicemails. Let's see here, 718, and they were left with voicemails that's basically pre-recorded, generic, that we use as a form of marketing. There's a video I call Voicemail Prospecting System. You can watch that video on this channel as well, where I cover that in details. All right, so I use automation to leave voicemails, not ringless voicemails, but voicemails prospecting system. Like it didn't matter if it's a landline, we leave a voicemail. Let's see here. Okay, we're calling the second line, 2664. Yes, I may I speak to Davinda?
Who is that?
Davinda Singh?
Who is that?
I'm looking to speak to Davinda Singh. This is Ola. My name is Ola.
Who is that? Who is that?
Who is that?
Yeah, who you?
My name is Ola. Ola.
Okay, which region you call?
I'm calling about the property in Carteret, New Jersey.
Sorry?
I'm calling about the real estate property in Carteret, New Jersey.
Yes.
Is that your property?
No, what do you sell? Drum home?
What do I sell?
I buy for drum home. You sell drum home?
Are you an investor? You buy?
Building sell you? You property there, you drum building sale?
Are you an investor?
Come on, guy.
You're looking to buy? Yeah, so that's a person that was extra, you know. Keep your energy. Don't delete that number right away if you can. Maybe it's just the wrong person, but clearly that's not what you're looking for. There are moments where I'll be like, let me call him back and just play with his emotions a little bit, but for the most part, don't do that. Just keep it moving. Okay, because you're in business and every second counts. So I'm calling another line. Seems like maybe a company, but we'll see. All right, so that actually wasn't the line that I'd been pre-qualified before, because every record comes with multiple numbers. So if you skip trading properly, so just never know. All right, this line is now ringing in. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right, that line is now ringing in. Let me try again. Okay, this one's ringing now. All right, that's a bad line. All right, so I'm gonna delete that, but I still have one line that I already called. I'm gonna say no answer, and then we're gonna set up a second follow-up appointment, follow-up call appointment, two for tomorrow. Right, and that's it. We'll move on to the next one. All right, let's call. This person is very interested on selling his property. Call back anytime with regards to the offer. He will answer if he is available. Well, let's find out, right? Let's find out. We have a few phone numbers here. Yes, hi. May I speak to Mr. Hillman? How you doing? I'm calling about Shara Street in Carteret. It's your property. You spoke to my assistant a few days ago. You expressed willing to sell.
No, I didn't express it. He expressed willing to buy.
Okay, we offered to buy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you're open to selling if the offer is right. Is that what I'm hearing?
Right.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right, all right. What's the condition of the property?
I mean, I don't know. Did you guys see it? Did anyone look at it?
All right, so I'm a private investor. I'm looking for deals. This is a property you need to get rid of or no?
Yeah, I'm looking for a minimum of 300,000.
A minimum of 300,000. That's the conversation I want to have. Let me see if I can get you 300,000. Okay.
All right.
Do you live in the property at the moment?
I do.
Oh, you do. So this is your home. So I gotta tread lightly. It's your home. All right, I understand. All right. Let's see if we can get you that much. Correct. Are you moving or something? Why do you want to sell?
Give me 300,000, I'll sell.
Oh, the money.
Yeah.
The money is the motivation. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the area first. I'm looking at the comparables in the area.
It's not comparable though.
Oh, it's not.
It's a double lot, dude.
Oh, it's a double lot. So you want to sell? Would you like to sell the lot separately?
No, together, all at once.
Okay, so I have to look at it as a home. I am looking at your property. It's a greenhouse, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's a big parking lot. I do see that.
Yeah.
Parking space. But, I have to look at it as a home, unfortunately.
Well, that's on you.
Yeah. So let me give you at least some numbers. Even if we don't do business together, you have that in your back pocket. Okay. All right. So I look at basically I go for 6 months, 1 mile radius, and then I'll give you the potential here in a second. All right. So Randolph Street sold. Okay, I do see a 415 on Randolph Street. I see a 255, a 250, a 289. I do see a 323. Okay. All right. So safely, I see an average sold price of 306 in your area. I do see that your property is a smaller square footage, 1,300. So when that's adjusted, was that?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So that number is safely 260. If for retail price, is that something you're not in a rush to sell? Are you?
No.
Okay. Well, are you open to listing it on the market?
I might be.
Okay. So we can probably safely get $300,000 for your house if it's listed on the market. Conservatively, it's more like 260 based on the numbers I'm looking at. Do you want me to get my agent to call you?
Not really. I mean, unless somebody can come up with 300 grand,
All right. So here's the deal. If you have to sell now, the two options you have, three options actually. You can sit on it and wait until the market comes to a comfortable place, or you have to sell, and then hopefully not in a desperate manner, then you can list it on the market at that time. The second option is I can have my agent call you, and he will prepare a listing presentation for you. I just gave you the number. Safely you can get 260, and but you can get up to 300 based on the numbers I'm looking at. If you have to sell now, I have to act like a pawn shop, then I have to lowball you extremely. That's not an option you're looking at, right?
No.
Okay, all right. So let's leave that out of the window then. If you're open to it, I'll have him call you.
Well, I mean, like I say, I mean, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste yours. Unless you come up with some numbers that I'm looking at, and I could just sit on it.
That's fair enough. But like I said, you can get up to 300. Do you want him to call you?
That's up to you.
Oh no, it's not up to me. I'm gonna. Do you know anybody looking to get rid of a property?
Not at the moment.
Yeah, save my number, man. My name is Ola. I'm down the street between Avenel and Woodbridge here. So if anybody needs to exit a situation that's extremely bad, I'm the guy. So I buy houses cash. Fair? Thank you, man. Have a good one. All right. All right. So you have a situation that was open to a conversation. No, it's not motivated by any chance. He wants it to be up to me. If I want my agent to call him, I don't want to waste his time either. This guy's not serious. All right. So, and that's okay, and that's okay with you. So basically, I will basically say, I will mark him as not yet interested. And we'll keep it moving. I got about 3,000 more people to call right? So again, you want to be positioned to have options. You don't want to be desperate. You're not looking for them to be desperate. You're looking to serve people that may be desperate. Okay? You're not looking for people to be desperate. You're not looking for people to be motivated, have to get rid of. You're looking to serve people that are already in that state of mind, either they know it or not. Sometimes the way you ask this question that I'm sharing with you right now, is how you would detect it. There's basically 7 core questions here that I ask. I ask if the person I'm looking to talk to is available. That's number 1. I ask if they own the property. That's number 2. I ask if they're open to a cash offer. That's number 3. Condition: he wasn't willing to talk. Have you seen the property? Once he says that, I could tell he's not motivated, right? Because he wants $300,000. He went straight for the price, which is my core question number 7. Then I went backwards from there. If you want $300,000, then obviously my agent will ask him to fix up certain things. The property needs to be ready for sale. It can't have any issues. If it was looking to get rid of it, right, then I would basically say I want to buy assets, right? Then I'll give him a low ball offer at around $200,000, okay, $200,000 or less, and then minus the repair it may need, right? So he wasn't a candidate, so we're gonna keep it moving. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. As a matter of fact, I'm happy for him. Let's see. Let's call. This is Avenue, New Jersey. Okay. Interested to sell his property and wants to call back today around 2:30. Well, I didn't call back on that day, so let's just call right now. It's about almost 15 days later. later. My bad. 7 later. All right, so we have a good one so far, right? But more of a listing prospect. So we'll see. So if you haven't watched the last video I did from yesterday, you'll see me send out contracts on $1 million, and another one is actually $2 million. The 7 acre is about $2 million. All right, so that's a bad timing, I guess. Let's try to cut the second line. All right, so the 7 acres that I sent contract out to. Let's see. All right, so that's a voicemail. I don't want to leave a voicemail. Let me call the other line. So that was I actually did some valuations on it today. The property is worth a little bit over $2 million. I sent out the contract for $350,000 yesterday. I followed up with him earlier today. I wish I had done that in front of you guys. And he said he saw it. He's going to look at it. He wants to talk to his children. This as children this weekend. He actually asked for $500,000. I will still put it under contract at $500,000. This property is sitting right next to a major highway, 7 acres. If it comes back and he says no, I want 500,000, I'm still gonna put it under contract. Right now, he agrees that he will go as low as 350. I sent him the contract, and I will follow up on Tuesday. He's expecting me to follow up on Tuesday if I don't hear from him on Monday. Okay. All right. So this is the game.
Thank you for calling Green Medical Arts Pharmacy.
All right. So this is a place of business. I'm gonna do, maybe not. Let me leave that number in there. I may need it in the future. All right. So this person is not available. Let's mark it as no answer and then follow up tomorrow. Okay. So let's follow up tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a second follow up. We do 3 follow ups and then we discard into another list that we can follow up with in the future because we have options. All right, so let's keep going here. Let's keep going. All right, so this is a property in Ford, New Jersey. Let me dial the first line, 400 4003. No, wrong number, wrong area code, 003. All right, so let's take a quick look at this property. So this spoke to the owner. Hi, I'm looking to speak to Gay Charles.
How's this going?
My name is Ola. He spoke to my assistant some few days ago about your property in Fords, New Jersey.
Sure. What's up?
How you doing?
Great.
All right, awesome. You expressed interest in selling.
I mean, I guess I'm open to it. The property's cash flow positive right now, so I'm fine. Like just renting it.
Oh, you're renting it. Cool.
Yep.
How much is it renting for, if you don't mind me asking?
I feel like I'm being pretty generous, and it's renting for $1,800 a month.
$1,800 a month. Is it one family? Is it one family, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And
like basically, what I did is I bought it. It was kind of a piece of shit. I renovated it myself, and then my job moved across the country, and so I just moved and rented it.
oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Lucky for the renter, because like that area is not exactly known for like its like fully renovated homes. At least not when I was.
Right.
It's a pretty good deal for like a person that wants to live in it and like likes to have like a new home, but like doesn't want to shell out for what a new home would be and like I don't know, touch it.
Yes. Now, are you from Fords, New Jersey? Are you from that area?
Yeah, I lived there for a while, but
Okay.
I'm originally from Italy and I lived in Jersey for 10 years. And I'm kind of from everywhere.
Oh, from everywhere. That's like me. I actually moved to. I'm trying to look on the map to see exactly where this is because I actually lived in. I don't know if you're familiar with Kensington Gardens on the corner of Ford's Avenue in Ford's on Route 1.
Not off the top of my head, but basically the way the place it is, you know where Goodfellows is? It's like an Italian like little like pizza joint. It's like on King George's Post Road.
Oh, King George's. Okay, that makes a better sense. That's around the.
If you look at King George's Post Road, there's a place called Goodfellows. You make like a right there, and then it's like, would you have?
Yes.
And it's actually like the place it's at is like kind of cool. That's why we bought it because originally me and my wife were just gonna live there.
Yes.
It's like right across. It's a corner lot.
Okay.
Across from a undevelopable block that I think like the township owns, and they're never gonna develop it.
Okay.
And then across from that is a playground and a park. So it's like a newly I don't know. I guess it was sort of newly renovated.
Yeah.
Playground and park. So it's like you kind of have like it's a pretty cool spot. You get to see. You're not looking at other houses all the time.
Right. I see it right now. There's a wood view avenue. There's this greens. I see actually on two sides of the property.
If you go to Google Street View, you could like pull it up and like you could sort of see it. I think the pictures may be old, but at least you could get a view of like what it looks like.
Yeah, I know exactly. I take that road when I used to work at FedEx years ago. I take that road down to FedEx all the time. Right, Return Center over there. Yeah. All right, cool. So let me take a close look here. So you're renting this, you don't have to sell it. Would you, if I could get you full price on it, would you consider selling it or listing it on the market?
Yeah, maybe. Like it depends on like what I'd get for it. Cause like I mean I live in California, so
Okay.
I just like take the money and buy something out here. I guess somewhere.
Right, right.
It's easier to maintain, you know.
Right, right, right. I mean, you already expressed you don't have to sell, so I'm just gonna go that route, which is basically get you the most you can get you.
Yeah, I mean, if it makes sense for your numbers, then I'm happy.
Right, exactly. If I pay for it right now and I close in 7 to 10 days, I'll tell you what that number is. I'm not sure if that's something you're okay with, but I'll tell you. Then we'll explore the other options. Okay. I'm looking at okay. In the last 6 months, I see a 300. I see 285. I see 225. I see 300. I see 235. We're averaging about 260. Okay. $260,000. That's retail price. That means you list it on the market, you allow 60 to 100 days, and then we get you highest and best offer. Okay. So that's that first option right there. The second option, which is gonna get you a lower money, okay, but I'll share with you what it is. It's let's see here. And you said it's renting for 1,800 right now. Okay. That second number is exactly, we're looking at about $157,000. Can you hold on 1 second for me? You don't mind?
Sure.
This is Ola. All right, sorry about that. So sorry about that. Are you still with me?
Sure.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much.
Go soon. So.
Yeah, the number is 157. Is that something you'll be happy with?
Nah.
Okay.
Not worth it. You know.
All right.
I
So,
appreciate it. You know.
would you consider listing it 260?
No, I'm just gonna wait on it. You know, it's like I put some money in my pocket every month, and I'm just gonna be like, I'll keep it for now.
Absolutely.
See where the whole neighborhood goes. You know.
All right. All right.
Like it's a nice little neighborhood. I mean.
No, Ford's is great. Ford's is great, especially if it's rented out. So.
It's such a great location to like commute. You know,
Yeah.
like you have like get to the city in like 35 minutes.
Yep.
Like turnpike right. So that was one of the things that I used to work in the city. So.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the call, man.
Thank you so much.
If anything changes, if not, then I hope you find some cooler houses and make a whole bunch of money.
Listen, man. We're making some money out here. Are you looking to invest in real estate by any chance?
Oh, not right now, man. I just bought this huge house in California.
Gotcha.
Pay for it now.
Gotcha. All right. Save my number, man. I'm here. If you need anything real estate wise, you can always give me a call. My name is Ola.
Yeah. Why don't you text me your email? Because I do everything via email.
All right. That works for me. Thank you. Bye. All right. So I don't deal with non-motivated people. We keep it moving as fast as we can. But good luck to him. Basically, there's nothing there. But it was very nice and gracious enough to talk to me, and that's always a plus. So this is an NI, stands for not interested, and we're gonna keep it moving to the next person. All right, so let's see who's next here. All right, so just interested in selling, need call back anytime. Okay, this person is interested in selling. Highland Park. It's right next to New Brunswick, New Jersey. Let's give him a call. Let's see here. So again, you will learn a lot just by having these conversations. And the phone is still the cheapest form of advertising. So you can't beat that. Let's see here. So if you notice when I talk, I focus on what they want. Because again, the first pillar is value. Right? All right, so this wasn't, it's a bad number. Let's try the other numbers. 954 area code. All right. All right, so you focus on what they want, okay? So, but that's a heart to that. That's not. Yes, I may I speak to Chester, please?
Yes.
How you doing, Chester? This is Ola. I'm calling about Parker Road, Island Park, your property over there.
Yes.
How you doing? You spoke to my assistant a few days back. You expressed you were willing to sell.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. You have a few minutes?
Well, what is it?
Well, what's the condition of the property? What's the general condition?
It's perfect.
Perfect. In mint condition. Okay. All right. You live in the property right now?
No.
Oh, you don't.
Rented.
It's rented. Oh, what kind of rent is it commanding, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, I'm not even sure. It's
A ballpark number.
I'll have to check it out.
You have a ballpark?
Check it out. I think it's like maybe $1,200-$1,300 a month.
Oh, okay. It's a single family, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. How soon would you like to sell?
It doesn't make any difference. No hurry.
Oh, no hurry. So you don't need to sell.
Today, tomorrow, next month, a year from now.
Doesn't matter.
I spend most of my time in Florida,
Okay.
and I'd rather collect interest than rents.
Gotcha. All right. Let me give you an offer here. Let me see if something you'll be happy with. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me just pull up the data here. And you spend a lot of time in Florida, you said?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you own a home down there too?
I own homes in Edison, Florida, and in between.
Oh, okay. All right. That must be nice. So I'm gonna guess right now that you're not here in Jersey at this time.
Not today, no.
Okay. All right. So I'm looking at the properties in the area that sold. I'm gonna give you a solid number in a second here. 358 offers. Okay, and no need for work whatsoever. Okay. All right. Would you accept a cash close in 7 to 10 days? Cash offer of $200,000?
I don't really know. I'm just starting on this, and I'm doing my taxes. It looks like I'm going to clear like maybe $12,000 or $15,000 net profit after my taxes and everything. So how much do I have to put in the bank to collect $11,000-$12,000?
How much do you have to put in the bank to get $12,000 to $15,000?
Yeah, interest. Yeah.
Oh, just like save, right? Every month?
No.
In a year.
For the year.
Okay.
Let's say I clear $12,000 or $13,000 for the year after taxes, after expenses. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So,
well,
how much cash do I have to put in the bank to clear $12,000 or $13,000 a year?
It obviously depends on the interest rate. You're gonna need a whole lot more than the value of this house.
Roughly, how much would I have to put in the bank to collect $12,000 or $13,000 clear?
At what rate? You do you know what the rate is?
It depends. Yeah, some banks pay more, some less.
All right, I'm just gonna use a ballpark. Let's assume it's 1%, right? So you will need, for 1%, you will need, let's see here. You're gonna need multiply that by 100. So $15,000 might multiply that by 100. You're gonna need to put $1.5 million. Okay.
How much?
You're gonna need 1.5 at 0.1
$1.5 what?
million dollars.
Million?
Yes.
1.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could get 1.5 million for the house though.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so too. Unless you know a magic that I don't know. Unless you know something that I don't know. But my math, I'm not the greatest at math, so I may be off. All right. So, let me ask you: is $200,000 good for you on that house?
You just take your figure out of the wind. You know.
Well, I can close in 7 to 10 days. I can close in 7 to 10 days if that number is good for you.
Well, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay. What are you going to be happy with?
I would have to check out and see what the comparables are, and come up with something reasonable.
Well,
I'm not trying to be unreasonable.
Okay, so
if you're making let me ask you something. What is your name?
No, my name is Ola, and I plan to make a lot of money with your house. If that's your question.
What's your last name?
My last name is Lawrence.
What?
Lawrence.
All right. Now, where do you work at?
I'm a private investor. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a private investor.
From where?
What do you mean from where? I was born in Dallas, Texas. I live in Woodbridge, New Jersey right now. Yes.
You're next door to me in Edison, okay? Now, normally when people want to buy property, they sign a contract, they make an offer, they give a deposit, and then they go from there.
You're correct.
If you're making an offer to me, the thing to do is you write up a contract, give me a check. I'm a lawyer, an attorney. I'll put it into my trust account, and put your deposit down, and if I accept it, we'll do business. If I don't accept it, you get your money back.
I mean, you're absolutely correct. You're not wrong at all, except that I am a private investor. I do this for a living. I'm calling thousands of people. I'm looking for a deal. I'm not your typical. I'm not normal. I'm not a normal buyer.
Maybe I'm not a normal seller, but that's the way I've been practicing law for almost 60 years, since 1961. And every time I dealt with real estate, it's always been on a contract, a deposit.
No, I am. If you're interested, I'm going to send you a contract. Absolutely. I'm going to send you a contract, and we're going to use deposits as well, too. Oh, are you? I don't want to write up a contract if you're not happy with the price. I don't want to do that.
No sense in making up a contract if it's not going to be accepted.
I mean, you already mentioned that you don't have to sell. It sounds more like it to me the more we talk. But I'm really happy. I appreciate your time, though.
Let me ask you something. Have you gone to see the property?
Yeah, I just told you I'm not a normal buyer. I do this for a living. This is 2019. I can see tons of data about your house on my computer right now. So when I write you a contract, no, let me tell you what your property is worth. By the way, your property is actually worth $350,000. FYI, it's worth $350,000 if it's in perfect condition, like you said. 350. If you list it on the market conventionally with an agent, right? If you list it on the market conventionally with an agent, you can safely get $350,000 for your house, provided it's in the right condition. Okay. Now it makes sense to you why I'm offering you $200,000, right? All of a sudden. Is it making sense? Exactly. I'm making a living. So if you're happy with that, I'm happy to pick up your property. And yes, I will put on that contract right now before I see. I will still do inspection, but I will put on that contract before I see because I don't want to lose the deal. If you're happy.
front of me, it doesn't make me very comfortable.
No, I understand, but are you? Would you like to?
How long does it take you to take a piece of paper and just send me a note or fax me an offer? I can have it in 5 minutes.
Is that a yes? You'll be happy with $200,000? I'll do it if you're happy with that price.
I'd like to get more.
Oh, you like to get more? Yeah. If you like to get more, I'd like to get you more. Let me get you more. Would you consider listing the property on with an agent? Yeah, so you need to be willing to sell right away. Then you want to deal with me, and I'll give you $200,000. We'll close. I'll get you the papers you need. I'll get you all the papers you need to make you happy and comfortable. But I just need to be sure first.
I'll leave the ball in your court. If you're interested, let me give you my fax number, okay?
Give me your fax number.
It's 954.
Uh-huh.
971.
Uh-huh.
4838.
4838. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna send you a fax, okay, with the contract. It's gonna say $200,000. Okay. It's gonna have a stipulation on it. You're a lawyer, right? It's gonna have a stipulation that it's not binding unless I put $1,000 in EMD deposit. Okay. But if you sign it and send it back to me, I'll get started immediately.
You could go to Santander Bank, rather, Wells Fargo, any one of them. I have accounts. All right.
When you fax the contract back to me, you put all that information in there, and we'll put the EMD in there. Okay.
All right. We'll talk then.
All right. All right. So here's the deal with that situation. He's not motivated, but you never know. You just never know. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go out on limb. Okay. There's a property, $350,000 is open to me faxing in a contract. Okay, an offer for $200,000. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, because again, you don't just wake up one day and $150,000 is flying out of the sky and stuff like that, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna notify here to fax contract, okay, fax contract to his house, okay. You don't know what I know I mentioned a few things, and he gave me I wrote down the contract and stuff. But again, if somebody is becoming a little difficult and they want you to do things the old school way, that guy was breathing heavily on the phone. It's probably an older guy, who knows, maybe in his 80s, 90s. You never know, right? He may just be willing to get rid of it. Just get that out to him. Okay, get it out to him. Let me just make sure that this number is good. This fax number is good. Just a second here. See here. 483. All right. So get that out to him. It doesn't cost you anything. Remember, the more offer you put out, the better. Okay. Yeah, it's a good fax number. So he may be just serious. Send it out to him. They will sign it back. I'll put my contact information in there. He may just be comfortable. It costs me nothing to fax. Cost me literally $0 to e-fax this to him in a few. Once we're done with this, right? So I'm actually going to get that out to him. All right. Basically set up a task. So that will be the second today. All right. Offer 200K, and I have average cost per square footage $361. Average sold price is $358. After repair value $359. And I'm gonna put that in my notes just to make sure I have that handy all the time. All right, so that'll be the second one we're getting out today. This is a long session, but let me see how many more I got left, and then we're taking it from there. Okay, I got 3 more left. Let's just knock it out, right? You want to hang out with me? Feel free to hang out with me. But I need to knock this out within 15 minutes because I need to get the boys from the bus stop. All right, so this is person is Michael, interested in selling, need a call back by Monday. Let's see here. Let's call this guy. I'm on the road. Just never know. All right. So the more offers you get out, remember that the better. Okay. Um, you know, if you see that little entry point, take advantage of. If you don't, you keep it moving. You got 3,000 more people to call in any given month. Remember that. At least 1,000 more. Right. So, and then remember that you're building your list. For every month you had new lists to your list, new pre-foreclosures, you're building a list. So you literally never run out of people you can give offers to with the way we teach you how to operate this business. All right, so that person is not there. Let's try 5A on to 11. Try the second line. All right, this is another property in Highland Park, New Jersey. All right, it's a bad number. Let's try the other one. I think there's 2 more lines I can try. So there's a lot of lessons you can pick up in the way I'm talking to those people. I also I mimic their posture. If they are talking hard, New York accent, intimidate me, then I bring that up. If they're talking calm, I mimic them because I need to stay in their comfort zone. All right, so that's a voicemail. I'm not going to leave a voicemail. Let's go on to the next one. Next line. All right, so I mimic their energy basically from my perception. You may have listened to that, you didn't feel like it was hard, maybe depending on your background, but I go with my perception, and that's all that really matters. And then I talk accordingly. So this person not available, I'm gonna say no answer. Then we're gonna set up a follow-up call tomorrow. Let's see. All right, so we got 2 more people to try to call. Spoke to Michael, interested in selling, need calling back on Monday. All right, so that's all we have on this. Let's see, 516 7348. Let's try that. Yes, hi. Michael, I'm calling about your property, Donaldson in Highland Park. How you doing? You spoke to my assistant some few days back. You expressed you were open to selling. Is that correct?
Anytime we're open if it's the right opportunity.
Oh, if it's the right offer. Okay. All right. You have a few minutes so I can go through this and see if I can give you an offer. Okay. Awesome. All right. Let's look a close look here. What's the condition of the property?
It's in good, very nice condition. It's rented. Currently, it's rented out.
Oh, it's rented out for how much per month, if you don't mind me asking?
$2,400 a month.
2,400, and it's a single family, correct?
Single family. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 2-floor, center hall colonial.
Okay.
Corner lot.
A corner lot.
2-car detached garage.
Okay.
Has a basement. The basement is unfinished, but has a basement.
Let me see if I can see a quick.
Central air.
Central air. Okay. Cool. I see. It's a White House, right?
What?
It's a White House. I see the garage.
Correct.
Okay. 2-car garage.
All wood. The outside is all wood exterior.
Okay.
And just a few years ago, we paid about $10,000 to scrape down the wood to bare wood.
Okay.
Scrape all the paint down and get rid of the lead paint.
Okay.
Painted the whole house.
Gotcha. And just so you know, I'm a private investor. Okay. So I'm just looking for deals. And if something works out for both of us, I'll be happy. If not, I'll be happy that you keep it. Are you in a position where you don't mind keeping this house?
I'm sorry?
You don't have to sell this house. You're not in it.
No, I don't need to sell at all.
Gotcha. All right.
We lived in the home, and then when we moved to South Florida, we rented it out.
Okay.
It's 2 husband and wife, 2 doctors.
Okay.
Living there.
Okay. All right. So definitely you're probably looking for the highest you can get on the house.
I would be looking to give it away.
Yep. All right. If you want to give it away, I'll take it. Just so you know. Okay. All right. All right, so I just did a quick analysis on your house. The average sold price in the last 6 months, 1 mile radius, is about 356. Based on the square footage of that house, you can probably get easily 375 for the house. Have you considered listing it on the market? Would you consider that?
I haven't considered it. I would consider it. I'd have to talk with my wife.
Okay.
See what her thoughts are.
All right, why don't I do this? I'm gonna have my agent. I'm a private investor. If I'm gonna buy, I have to pay way less than this. Okay, but again, I feel if you're not in a rush, you deserve the highest and best offer. That's just how I feel.
And how much would you offer?
As long as you promise not to feel disrespected, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Let me tell you that number in a second. Okay, that number will be. We actually have a formula that we use, and we do this for absolutely for profit. Okay. That number would be $13,000 close in 7 to 10 days, all cash.
I'm sorry. How much?
$13,000 close in 7 to 10 days.
213.
Mm-hmm.
213.
Yep.
So that's, again, my guess is typically for distressed properties.
Yeah. So that would be more of a fit for what I'm looking for. Yep. That would be more of a reason for someone to want to sell at that price. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you were saying approximate fair market value for the home right now?
Yeah.
How much?
Right. So the value for your home is the average sold in the area is 356 to be precise, and based on the square footage, the house is a little bigger than the average square footage. Is Your house is 1,480, so that's you could probably get 375 for it because it's a bigger house.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I can have my agent.
375.
What's that?
Plus or minus around 375. And what's
Yes.
the average going for a commission?
Commission is basically up to you, but my guy, there are programs he offers that you can end up paying only 1%. So I would say talk to him first. And then see the options, and then you can basically choose what's going to be best for you. But I think you can give it massive exposure, and then get the highest and best offer for it. And he's gonna be very realistic with you. He's not gonna have you overprice it or anything like that. But I already gave you an idea of what's happening. And his name is Nara. He's gonna call you within the next 24 hours, and then we'll take it from there. And if you have any questions, you can call me here anytime.
Thank you.
If you know anyone looking to get rid of a property that needs significant work, please save my number. My name is Ola.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. Yeah. All right. So secured another listing criteria here. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Let me just make sure I give it proper disposition out of my list into the right place. Let's see. Note listing prospect. Listing prospect, and I'm going to set up a task to forward to Nara. All right, so and then we're gonna make that one last call. Okay, so this again, if I'm sending mail, I'm probably not going to be able to get this person. They're not motivated enough to call me back because they don't have to sell. This is one of the beauties of using the phone, okay? Because you can talk to people that are basically open, and if you can get them that kind of price, he already moved, he may be looking to sell, so that makes 2 today that I'm going to be sending to Nara. You're going to find a lot you send to your partner agent, okay? So again, there's an option that can make you boatloads of money. Don't shy away from it. That's today, and that's high. That's high priority. All right. So let's this one last one. Let's get this one last one. I got 6 minutes before. Actually, I got about 10 more minutes before I have to go get the boys. So let's round that up. So this person says, spoke with the owner, interested in selling. Need callback time. Also, he wants us to contact his realtor. All right, so contact his realtor. So this is my VS. Leave this on the. Anytime somebody says contact realtor, there's a good chance that it's listed on the market. If it's listed on the market, they are less motivated. There's only I have very limited option there. It's listed for 340. I can see that already. It's a property in Islington, New Jersey. And let's see here. Let me see what it's worth, and then I can take a closer look here. Let's see here. Islington, New Jersey. All right. The first value spitted at me is $300,000. They listed at 340. They're looking for retail. It's already listed. There's no need for me to call this person back. So I'm literally going to. You're hearing me, right? So please pay attention to that. I'm going to say not interested. I'm going to put that on the not interested, and then I would basically keep it moving. All right. So let's see what I got here. I got one person that I'm faxing contract to, and I got two listing prospect I'm forwarding to my agent. All right. And the rest of it, not till tomorrow. That was fun, right? All right. So you may have seen my screen. You can see my. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. So if you watch that, I don't know, we've been on for what? 90 minutes, almost 90 minutes. If you're brand new here, you want to learn how this go, the skeleton that will give you the kind of business that you deserve, that you can do this. I mean, I just spent 90 minutes today doing this, maybe another 30 minutes to get out the contract for what I need to do, and then I can go about my life. I can do partnerships all day long. I don't have to do any of this, by the way, including this follow-up calls. I don't have to. The only thing that I have to do when it comes to this game is teaching what I know, which is what we do on this channel. 600 plus videos. Make sure you watch other videos. I have tons of other beautiful videos. 600 plus videos. Go get this book, smartrealestateWholesaling.com. That's where you want to go to get it. The title is Smart Real Estate Wholesaling. It's a great book. It's available everywhere, but the best place to get it is for free at smartrealestateWholesaling.com. And it's also available audiobook. It's available in Kindle. It's available in paper like this if you like to mark it up like some of our people over here. So hopefully being enlightened and educated. Make sure you give me a thumbs up before you leave this video. Make sure you if you want me to do more of this, give me a thumbs up. Okay, I'll do more videos like this, I promise. Okay, so if you want me to do more videos like this, I'm actually enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. See the smile on my face as I'm about to get off right now. It's a beautiful business to be in. Also, let me see. The other thing I was going to say is make sure you share this video with people you know will enjoy it. Just let them know that this channel exists and they can see me work, and you encourage them more as well too. All right. And if you have any questions, comment, anything like that, you want to give me kudos, anything you do with regards to engaging with this video will help us spread the word more. YouTube will see it as a valuable video, in addition to you seeing it as that. So I really appreciate your time here. If you have any questions, please, I live and breathe your questions and answering them. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. I will see you on the next one, and peace.